Today, we want to listen to wetin President Bill talk na the SLPP mini convention. I think lately we don't say we want for the president address the people of Sierra Leone. Make the president talk to the people of Salone. Yes, the supporters of SLPP, they are Sierra Leoneans. But I don't know, you self go able for listen and judge if na the entire Sierra Leoneans them for able pick the message or the message be just directed to SLPP supporters them. If you just join in where it talk, you will feel say it talk to the entire country. If you look on the other part, this particular message, if we sift the one we not get for do with the SLPP inner politics, you go say the president they address the things them where they happen at the country. Again, even if you want look inside politics, they small. It's like say the last time APC be tell we say na 50 years. SLPP don't tell we say na 40 years. But who say end them? Like say APC get for come back. For say na the two no more get for the pass this baton. But make a hole and they make a car with Usman Toli. Make Inkalin a table waiting a pick out of this particular message. Yes, Usman Toli, you get the platform, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Triple A, and thanks to all the listeners then. And also, I will thank the President, His Excellency the President, Julius Maada Bio, for incomprehensive speech we make now the SLPP mini convention. And also, I will plead with the listeners then, make them patient with me, because this is a very sensitive topic. And me they make analysis now, yeah, I get for be non-partisan. So I look at things them from a critical perspective. So they are on a lot of patience. And as I say, we look at both sides. We look at the good side of the speech, and we look at the bad side of the speech. Of course, the speech, it gets some positive things them, and as well as some areas them we get to look at where we need improvement. First of all, to start with, the President, this is a fantastic speech. But the question we are posed to everybody, we all say the man know they appear regularly for talk to we, not the media, publicly. I feel say that kind of speech here, if I don't take them out of party contest, you come out to the nation, because that kind of speech here, it encourage the nation. It bring hopes. It bring inspiration. When you listen to her, the way I talk, indeed, the speech is exceptional. So, but we be one way to take this speech to national level. But then kind of speech here, we expect them to come publicly, make come to the people there. Today, with the area, we talk about ground dry. When one of the most sensitive issues, then, where we're all concerned about. Now the things that this will one day it come out, it give me courage, it talk to me, and then we will get a good sense of direction. But we say go. You go to SLPP mini convention and make short a speech. People then will begin ask them. SLPP, then a salon. I therefore be critical here. Sorry, as I said no more. While I go on the positive side first of the speech, then later on I will look at some of the areas and where I say we get for question. When they make some points, them, some salient points, them, in terms of the way the international community they perceive Salone. Make no mistake, corruption are one of the areas them where they label a country very bad. Where a country is really corrupt, the way how the world is see them is unbelievable. Today, I agree with them. The way how the international world, they look at Salone, and they look at Salone in a very positive note. For example, we all listen to the MCC scorecard, which says Salone, from the time where they take over power, the government, SLPP government took over power, to now, you see the gap. We didn't get 47, now we did 79. See the difference. We see international communities and international partners, World Bank, IMF, all on come back. And the institutions, then they work with countries then where get good reputation. So that's why it hits the point, not the nail. So the other area again where I really commend them, and again, as I say, if we don't put them on a national level, yes, indeed, we agree. Say some no system, some teachers that way we don't do, and they wait for PIN code for so many years. They don't get them. This new government don't come. They don't give a PIN code. They don't recruit new teachers. Indeed, that's not a progress. Kudos to the government. We agree with them because we all know, say, employment is important. Yeah, not the engine of economic growth. Don't forget employment. There will be an increase in economic activity. Yeah, people then will look after themselves. They will do a lot of things. So that again, I will say, now kudos to the government. And the other area again, when a positive area where I will look at, we talk about the chronic problems then, where don't they exist in the country. Indeed, we all say there were a lot of problems there. And I talked about this yesterday, where people and they frown at me. But the truth has a price. We get for top the truth. The problems are not they exist for so many years. Well, they just come, you can't get rid of those points once and for all. It takes time. That I agree with them. And the other positive point again we make, where I think we talked about that yesterday, we they see the gap between the people and the MPs. I agree with them. Yeah. Yesterday we listened to a network interview, the camera interview where they make now the three community levels. Yeah. All the people they complain, say they know they see the MPs them, they know they see the councillors them. Now you can't tell me the reason why the councillors them and the MPs them, they know they go to the people them. Because they start out they not do. And with people and get one habit. When they don't make you as MP, they fix all the problems them, now you go solve them. But however, it depends on how you as MP they manage people's expectation. A good number of MPs them, they are not well trained how to manage people's expectation. This is not the problem. We get MPs them where they there for the sake of the day. We are not even able to read and write. We don't see MPs that are not able to read and write. So we get to be careful with the manner in which we choose the MPs them. If you know how they talk to people them, if they know how they disseminate information to people them, officially we will manage people's expectations. But if you don't make promises then during election time, and you can't build bridge for now, and you can't build school for now, and you can't be why not on your role? Then you will get problem with people. But if you tell them right from the beginning, say, look, in as much as I want to be MP, yeah, but not on your own Chris, I will try as best as possible to represent to them the parliament. Yeah, but me on work, now this. You make them quite clear. When they elect you, fine. But politicians over the years, you know, say, that's also like that. So this one of the areas them where it affect the MPs them.
Since we did on that MP side, Usman, you hear the side where you talk say some man don already where the MP no did they go now, they go campaign. I don't know if you be get that side.
I think so because I think it talks now nobody know for involved in any political activity in the absence
of the MP. He said because some people they don't begin go now behind the MP in back, they go try for the in your words soak the ground with the MP no did.
Well, basically, just like I put them, the salary will not do for the MPs themselves. You know, so with all the promises that all the people who are win, I go give this, I go give this. Now they don't run away from the people. So the other one them back, there's one power and then get the money right now. So then they will spend to the people them begin their own campaign now for 2023, basically. And we all know how politics work in that country. Politics, the nasty game, that's alone. Right? Okay. The other, well, to be honest, I'll just try for finalize this so that we'll give chance to the other people. Now look at some of the the negatives then. Yeah? Well, the ground dry. Talk today, we all know say the man himself he come up from your mouth say the ground dry. Yeah? And he told you a reason why the ground dry. And I think we're going to talk at this forum over and over. Yeah? The ground dry simply because it don't take 21% of the budget. It don't put them as human capital development. It confirms human development, not to now we see the benefits. We see in the long run. Fine, that's fine. Nobody not dispute that. Excellent point. Yeah? But what you always maintain is that not take something where you get shortcut for Guam, you go take long routes. You go damage yourself. You damage your intention. Yeah? You get this plan. Suppose you're not able to satisfy the people there within this 5 years. Then for some reason they're not happy with the bread and butter issue, then you get rid of it just like that. And like we talk yesterday, most of the people that voters, they're not poor people. 80-90% of the people that will vote, not poor people. They always struggle with bread and butter issues. So if you're not able to satisfy the bread and butter issue, come 2023, and they get rid of you. Simple as that. So all them big plan we get, I want to bring this, I want to bring that, all they fall apart. I want to let the president listen to them here. Simple thing. Maslow, hierarchy of needs. Yeah, basic needs first. Plan around education, you will still get here systematically. Yeah, simple as that. But that's all we talk about now. Yeah, we agree. Human development, exceptional, great, very, very good. But an empty bag cannot stand. Yeah, an hungry man is an angry man. Speaking of get what they eat, you go to school, they concentrate. Those are the things we talk about. Simple as that. The whole world, the hardly for let's see a country where they give free education, just like especially developing countries. It's not easy for us that. But it can still do them, but it gets for no idea to manage the process. But the manner in which they manage the process is because if they don't commit self during the campaign, one left that to them. This is as simple as that. And they are going to continue to face challenges. Trust me. Okay, the other area where I just look at finally, before I hand over this to me colleagues then, now the area is this mini convention is meant for let them review the party in constitution. How long will they call for let them review the national constitution? Instead, then they go review the party constitution. That's fine. But these party constitutions get for tally with the national constitution. So if you don't go review your party constitution, this means you don't get no intention for reviewing the national constitution. As simple as that. Because most of the ideologies, the principles of the party, then they draw them in, the influence they come out from the national constitution. So if you don't go, they're just busy. All the parties don't busy. They review their own constitution at the expense of the fundamental constitution, when at the national constitution. It means they don't have no interest whatsoever for review the constitution during this 5 years tenure office. Simple as that. And this constitution, it get a lot of issues. They get a lot of things them who they get for look at. And most of them problems about who they look at, such as the police them, the performance, it get for do with the constitution. All the time in the court we now the constitution, oral constitution, which was tailored towards a one-party system, so we then said on the for so many years. One will try to review them, then look at the party and align the party constitution to that of the national constitution. These are all just, things that we appreciate they get for look at. But overall, for Crown it all, I think the speech is good, but if I find for them to be doing at national level, it tell me a lot of things them way that they try to work on, such as the lights, Nabo, Kenema, it gets some good substance, but the national presence is lacking. They don't make them for no listing, because it's all about we not for party picking them. Yeah? And not for all man SLPP man, basically. Yeah? So we want to make it kind of national radio, let make that kind of speech here, it motivate me, they encourage me, we will let for listen. Look the amount of people that today we see where they listen to his speech. Because they want to listen to him. They come on the national radio for their talk. So I will stop here. Thank you very much, AAA, and thanks to all the listeners. Thank you.
And before you go, because we know say you get for talk for New Year, you get for maybe for give short Christmas message. But you think say the way he address Naya, particularly for talk Creole, for talk like to the layman, make everybody understand. But we know say then speech then they when New Year's can't just know the Christmas so na English you get for do and not just like scripted, because if you look this, it's not like maybe you get jotting points them, but not to say na strictly scripted they read from. Like it's kind of feel from the people them. You feel say we supposed to expect something like this from for New Year's, or the normal New Year's Day message when I just script and big English and do with that.
AAA, the reason why people elect your program in the first place, network, because they encourage me for talk our own language, and our own language now more people then they understand most of the things they say. That man na president, yeah, and he says what to make it a try for bring capital development. That because most people they are illiterate, they don't understand all the way you talk English. So for na national radio, I think it's the best way forward where people then go understand, even the layman in village go understand. I from talk Creole. Me sometimes I did against when somebody come with long paper begin to read it, just put that you jottings them. What say important, you expand on them. Put down your point systematically. You talk by Creole, where all man they understand you. We know so the man they speak good English. We don't listen to her too many times. So we don't need that for the kind of national radio, especially New Year's speech when a very important speech. So we expect them to make it can to we the people so that everybody picks away and picking, it listen and it understand. So that we all will take a speech into cognizance and we know which side the government they go. Now that's one from them. Triple A.
All right, thank you very much for your time, Usman Toli. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You don't hear waiting Usman Toli Dole na table. I open the phone line. If you want to be part of the program, you get the opportunity now. I just want to caution so we they call, just go straight to your point. Waiting na the message we you get from waiting the president say. You know they come for can attack person. You know they come for can talk bad about the president. Now the message where he talk, and if you want to get from the message or you want for advice, you get the opportunity. Because when it can come to them the clear wire, some of we blood then can warm, and we don't want that. We just want to make we all share the same respect and love where we supposed to forget. You don't hear waiting the president say. Waiting you take from waiting he say. Yes, caller, you dey live on here. You name and who you call from?
Yeah, I heard a call from US.
Yes, I get the platform. Waiting your contribution, sir.
Okay, the first thing we should take into recognition is the headline for the speech is the party mini convention, SLPP party mini convention. So most of the speech where the guy the president was related to party issues, even though it was laced with a few other things then that has to do with national issues. But most of the speech are party affairs, you know. If you want to talk to the nation, like Usman Toli just said, they should have a separate gathering where we will talk to the nation, like a press conference where we will be able to get questions from the media and asking questions about the affairs of the country at present. But mostly the speech is good for party, like I said, you know, and try to boost them up, you know. It touched on few national issues, but that's not what their main aim was about. Their main aim was the SLPP party mini convention, you know. So I just want to get that into an understanding. That's not what that speech, they may get that speech for, not for the party business, even though it touched on some of the other issues there, you know. If you want, let them talk on national issues, you get for all a separate gathering press conference where there will be Q&A, they will ask about issues then, you know, on the national level where we're able to answer. I just see it that way. That's my contribution.
All right, thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Good morning, AAA. It's not CDB they talk.
Yes, CDB, waiting a contribution.
I got a free question where I want for ask the president.
Yeah, you go make them quick because the line then hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
One concerning about the ambulance issue where it say get in supply 70 bar or so ambulances there. I want to know whether if na buy there or na the whole ambulance that we been there in the country, na in maintenance. Also for the corruption issue, I want to ask President Bill. The allegation for Chief Minister, this $1.5 million, how far? And also, why they drive journalists then, where anti-corruption go give accounts on the funding where they give them? The other one, Parai and Tawai issue, the allegation where they give themselves about corruption. How far they don't go on if he don't monitor? And also, he give a statement say, he don't meet anything as a long offer. I want to know how true it is, because to me, your understanding, IMF been don't give report say the past government be left $5 million, whether it's true or not. And also the MPs, they say the MPs their salary is small. I they understand say they give them 60 or 70 million for community development. The money where they give them, is it for their personal or not for develop the community? Because in your speech, it say the money where then they give them their salary, then no they for go develop, then they for go talk in a parliament, make good laws. The other part are the constitutions where they talk about. Then they talk about their own party constitution. APC, they talk about party constitution. What about your general constitution where a govern we all in the country? How far or whose plan we in get for renew that constitution? Because at the same time, there are some issues and way it happen, both then through politics, but then through parties that will get in this country. They no one for focus on beyond constitution, because if they renew something in the way that they do, the constitution not go permit them for them do them. So now it make them not care about the constitution. They already think about their own. Electricity issue where they talk about Bo, Kenema, and Freetown. I want to know if na then 3 sided na in Salome, what about the other districts where it no get right? So now this question I get for ask if they listen or any other people will listen.
Thank you very much, CDB. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yes, caller, they live on here. You name and who side they call from?
Hi, good evening. This is Naisatu. I call from New York.
Yes, Naisatu, you get a platform.
Yeah, thank you, AAA. First, I listened to the entire conversation the president get with the party, because for me, this is not a conversation rather than addressing the nation. So I agree, say, if I don't really choose a different platform to address the entire nation, not just the SLPP government, party, because now the Sierra Leone people there, now it rule, not to just the SLPP, and I'm sure everybody being glad for hearing from the president most of the statement that we make. For example, we mentioned, say, then don't do so many things then, it's just there for take time, so let it begin to see then change here. So these are the things then it go for be, straightforward to the entire nation that, we don't work. But it's going to be hard because we can't have the power. We meet up all here, we understand. But we don't want to complain again. We want no more to understand, say the work they go on, but it will take some time for let it work. And in terms of education, it insisted, now there the money go, most of the money there was nothing to cover that. That's good. And I'm one of the people, I never ever, disagree with the president for that decision, because for me, I feel that the best thing with that country don't ever get that education, and it will take time for that person begin to see any improvement in the education sector. But let's all be patient in that area there. And then when from that point he come to the point where he say the MPs there let them make money. For me, that doesn't make much sense, because really when you choose for serve the public, it's not about getting rich. It's not about your salary. It's, really it's about, making a change. It's about social justice, and it's about making an impact. So if you go now the public office, people that want to work for government and people that want to work for private institutions, not to make the same salary. If you work for private, you go make more money than if you work for public, meaning the government. The only benefit you could get now you healthcare, you other benefit them like healthcare, maybe you job security is more guaranteed if you work in the public, in the government sector, which we see even at this country where they live. For me, example, I do work for the city rather than working for the private, and I see that greatly in my salary, but my pension and my insurance shows a great difference in terms of the one that they pay for the insurance. We mean they pay for my insurance, right? Now my job, they take care of that. That's an example. So if anybody choose for good in public sector and you want to make an impact, don't look at the money. Definitely, I would not say do that. Try to see if you could make a change. Try to see if you could make an impact in the lives of all the people that you serve in, right? So those are things I took note for that. And also with MPs, I want to agree, say some of them not knowledgeable about what's going on around, in terms of public welfare. If they're knowledgeable, then we'll know, say, we didn't take that position. If they're not a lawyer, I'm sure they will know a lot about the country, constitution. They will know how to address each and every thing in the country. But that's the problem. right? Where would they elect people then? We got to really know their background. We got to know their educational background. Because if you don't know how to read and write, then you don't fit to serve the public. That's what I'm going to say. Because the president self will agree with that. Because in there, multiple degrees, right? And you know how you go act when you get certain degrees. So really, I believe if we don't really address the entire nation, and we hope say it will do that soon. And thank you for the platform. Let me give other people the chance to say something. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Asatu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, call ID live on air. Your name and who you call from?
Yeah, this is Patrick.
Yes, Patrick, you get the platform.
Yeah, I want to tell you thank you for this program, for all the one that really contribute towards this program. That like God bless them. You know, Sierra Leone, and let God bless Sierra Leone back. Then the only advice was get comments I will make to President Bill. With the bigger, let it talk to the people there. They're not the capacity of the country. They go to come out awfully. Talk to the people there. When you don't talk to them, people that will take courage. People that will take courage, say, okay, yes, there's hope. At the end, there's light on the tunnel. But if you got an party business, you go talk to, you forget about the rest of the country. I will say in future one for 2023. They left for the come out and talk to the Sierra Leonean people, the common man. People that want a real voice. They left for the take and visit the provinces there. I believe from, maybe am I wrong? I believe from one kind of power and I want to don't go apply. Maybe I might be wrong. You know? Maybe I want them for one note, I want to go apply. And which I think I'm kidding. He left for the visit these people there. They're different parties. You don't travel a lot around the world. More than 30 times. But inside your own country now, only one say you don't travel. Go. Only one say.
No, you don't go couple of places, then that's how we do that thank you tour. And when they can get even this drone, Najala they launch them. So you don't go couple of times up now the provinces.
Well, that's why maybe I might be wrong. But what you need to try to say, if they make awful come out and talk to the Sierra Leone people there. When they don't make you Papa, they look up to Papa for what Papa they tell them. When they don't make you the head of state, because it's not make all of like what the IO say. IO say for let go the whole press release. America, people, the government, the president, the whole press release. Even not all the time, but maybe once a month or maybe once every 3 months. They talk about national issues. That's what they do. All national press release. Let journalists that come from all walks of life, they get the thing the way they go dot. The journalists the way they go ask questions. The way they like how they do in a White House. They get something done. They don't write all the journalists their name there where they left for call for ask questions from 98.1, from AYV, from the student union, from the lawyer, from every walks of life. Market woman, everybody will come and ask questions when you don't get the main people there. But if it's just the whole number, just party, it don't sound right. People not to go down well to the rest of the country. They will say, I see, a social party business, somebody different. But with just the big army, that's all I do. At the big let it come out more and talk to the Sierra Leone people. All the promises they don't make, they don't tell me it will take long. Yeah, I would be I say they take long. People they not get food for it. Who are the America overseas or London everywhere? Would they feel the pinch? Would they feel the pinch? So much that family member they at least every month you must send money or they call you or they harass you with phone call. You know, some people say, boy, you see that the family they under. They know they feel like that much. They feel the pressure. Let's say somebody, remember somebody goes like, see you picking the America. So you know they feel like grown dry or not. The remember say, you don't understand. How man they under there, you get your own family, you get responsibility, not all the day the ceremony. So that's the pressure that comes from way back. So the beggar, and not very much for say, so the beggar, let go to talk to the Sierra Leone people there. That's all.
All right, thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you, sir.
Right.
Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this is not Ibrahim, the call from Athens.
Yes, Ibrahim, you get the platform.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, I want to tell you plenty thank you AAA for the good work we do. Me, the thing is, I think the issue is not party business, you know. So at least all in speech we give not of Leonians, not for the political party, which is good, you know, because nine party. And also with the education system, I think it's a very good thing we do, you know, because education lies in any society. If people they understand and get knowledge, then they think better. I believe so, yeah. But the issue when we get now, the president, they justify say, Bo, Kenema, or Freetown, the light system. The reason why people they not get lights now, Bo, now because of fear. It's not because the equipment they're not there. Because government not able to provide fuel for the generator them. And which is sad for government forget excuse say when I'm able to provide fuel for generator or people then forget light. How long? You know, we government officials then get for be serious. Where then get them positions and they then for make sure they then deliver. You know, the president way of the things that would go on in the country, of course, because it highlights a lot of things, especially with the bread and butter issue as well. Repeat them several times. You know. But at least we for the see some things and they go on, let people know they are back because government not able to provide fuel for generator, which is sad. And the MPs them, me I advise Sierra Leoneans them. Whenever we choose people, then it doesn't matter whose political party, let we choose the right people that represent we. Because MP them, some of them, a lot of people them, like for example, Honorable Tawakonte. Why? If it's not only about things that way they done in community, because not a responsibility, but also it cater for bring development and community because it they live there. We they live in the community. You're exposed to so many things. You know the challenges of people and you interact with them. So you know what's in the only. If you get a good, you say because people never get the type of salary. And one MP, they give them fuel allowance where they get. It passed the minimum wage 3 times within the average Sierra Leonean that they get. Even the fuel allowance alone, which is sad. All right, thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Ibrahim. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Yes, caller, ID live on your name and who side you call from?
My name is Beldin Menger. Me stay in Houston, Texas. But like me own concern here is about this speech what they talk about. Unfortunately, I can't listen to the
program.
line. Yeah,
okay.
the program. So I don't know if we can forget another chance for the same speech for like put them back again so that we will listen as time go on. But really, I want to know about the speech before I will say anything because I don't want to say anything like or something like that.
Okay, I go send you the link. I go send you the link where you go able to listen them again. Yeah.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
You're welcome. Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, Tripoli, I mean, Jalo, they come from Germany.
Yes, Jalo, you get the platform.
Tripoli, la caller gist of that guy, where the type of talk say the past government be left, where the money already left for the 11 years where they're in power is about $5 million. Is that true?
No, na question be they ask. He say na something we in be yegi.
Okay. Because I go only you synthesize me for that business, do you understand? Because no was like they left. You understand it? And two, this human capital where the president emphasize on, you understand? Me, I still the press on the same thing, you understand? This skill job and for make you get your diploma. That means any say you did, any say you go in the future, you able for do your work. You understand? If you able for work, if go start back new fresh, like how we can start na then say. So the government need for pour beaucoup $1 million on that, if the money dey, and make the school them in modern school like Europe. For example, I was sending the pictures them. So we brother and sisters then go learn something, because you know say the life they end tomorrow. We will not be no so they can oversee. You understand? We can learn now. So likewise, I will send this to all Israeli and young boys and girls. Please, wanna learn something, wanna learn skill. If you don't say you're not good enough for go college, go legal learn skill. Make the government make it into quality, so you go get your diploma. Any say you go at the world, you just the presenter. Say bam, I don't learn this tea. I mean a plumber, I mean an electrician, I mean a carpenter, I mean a this, I mean a that, etc. So now that me one for the and salam mama, that number get.
All right, thank you very much, Jalo. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this is Adama, the call from Columbus.
Yes, Adama, you get a platform.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, the president's speech be nice. That's just a fact. But just like what you want already to say, a speech like the wire, a speech for the good nationwide, like let people that know, the layman know what they're going. But if you just choose few people and talk to them, they might understand what they go, and no wonder I see the reason why that fellow be kind of AYV be so defensive, like because when they part of one side and tell them this, then other people are not got idea what they go on. Speech like those things now once in a while they talk to people, you can come let people know your intention, and the intentions are good. Which not that people know what to go on, but if just not few people that know, so it's not nice. But the president, if you're like he's listening, and need for the speech like that, I need for talk to everybody, and he's speaking Creole, and it's very nice. Like I enjoyed the whole program. So, and a nice show tonight. That's not just my contribution I get.
Thank you very much, Adama. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Good evening, Triple A. Good evening, Sierra all over the world. My name is Mustafa Eskimo. They're from Germany.
Yes, Mustafa, you get the platform.
We really congratulate the president for the particular speech we go make in party mini convention. Of course, we expect her for let you make a speech like that, because if he did into the power of presidency today, he come up from somewhere else like that party day. Even though the message we sent to the party members them is very vital to the Sierra Leonean people them, we are facing like I make plenty of we the request now say we need the president for stand very firm, for go to the nation and say he deliver that kind similar or even more than short speech the way go deliver to in party members there, so that we Sierra Leonean they will realize and know say indeed we presidents, yes, of course they get the knowledge of everything that happen in the country. The major things today were very interesting, the whole nation, and even to we already out of Sierra Leone. Things like the bread and butter issue, talking about the going in dry one. That everybody, someone look at like a shocking news, but it's not shocking. But we say AAA done it why? See, media not on the push, not on the give the message. We know say as we not they go take the message to we they contribute to it, we not they carry to we, it they reach the president back. That we don't get this source now today say everything they meet on a table. We just still plead to them as we come into a brand new year. They go take this opportunity to talk to we, the Sierra Leoneans, then just as they talk to empathy. Let you remember say an empathy put on there, but we need her almost than the party, how the party need them. Because we boku pass the party, we in the ego address. So we need in address more importantly. Then we one or two of we both that they try for ask if he permitted inside the constitution of Sierra Leone for talking to local languages or like Creole to be specific. Oh yes, I must say probably and not feel say they into any part of the constitution. We tell we say that's what happened. But you know what, Triple J and Triple A, this time around for let's see alone go to a peak who feel say like world go one time. Now let's forget about waiting right man then educated people and put for pen and paper because we feel say we don't implement that for the past 55 to 58 years now. We still know the able benefit or we still know the go to a development where we all want. So now let we use something we know say even if you're not available, it help we. If we use our able make we get what we want, then we able understand what we do. We short things they are surely believe say we dey go there. We don't need much education again, per se. We know say education is the key, the basic there now they talk about. But we need leaders the way they come down to the people. If the president they come down to the people, they explain to the people. We all get grievances over the decisions or over the development of the country where they go on. Per se is very slow. But like if you come down to the people, any one grand moment where it take for talk to the people, they relieve so many souls then. So for that reason, we know say that inborn we all. They go do a very good job to party. We beg and kindly back when they come back to we all Sierra Leoneans there and do this speech here, especially the very first day inside 2020. We will be more pleased with the president if you do this for we. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, they live on air. Your name and who side they call from?
Well, me na Constance Carolina, my name Alusain Suba Kano, at Maryland, United States.
What's in a contribution, Alusain?
Well, first of all, I just want to apologize to all the listeners there. I joined the program very, very late. I don't even understand what's in the concept of the entire program. I just hear you when they talk about the president's speech, I think. Then they talk about so I just want to call and ask about what's in the program there about.
Well, I think just like as you say, you come late. We talk about the president in speech where he give na the SLPP mini convention. So I guess you're not going to give contribution because you not listen to the speech. But however, after this program, I go forward you the speech. You go listen now and then tomorrow. Because on Saturdays we can there where we can left them open. So until you will get something for share about that, then you can able call in and give your contribution.
God bless you, man. God bless you for the good work. And now we continue to support the SNTV, right?
All right. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Yes, caller, they live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello?
Yes, you did live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Mina Umu, I call from Ohio.
Yes, Umu, you get a platform.
Okay. I come in late, but I listen part of the speech today, actually. Hello? Yeah, I listened part of the speech, and it's been really, really very good, and I did tell the president thank you. But just like how Orman they say, people them also, apart from the party, Sierra Leoneans them, we know say the work way they do, they work very hard, but it gets sound like where you get Pekin. Where you get Pekin, you know, you daddy, they go work hard for you, they struggle, but if you call that Pekin day, you auntie call them, he say you daddy they struggle for you, you go must make sure say you they college, but right now, things they're not easy, but yeah, that Pekin they go really believe. But if the daddy says they call that Pekin a corner, he really talk to them. He say, Bobo, you know say I they work hard for una. My job na small thing they pan no more. But I go make sure say I work very hard. I go able to put you through that college, so no worry. That Pekin they gladdy. I feel say na that one day Sierra Leoneans then we all want. You know, let it come. Just like what that man say, if na the New Year speech says, he talked to the whole country. He talked pan Creole, then the interpreter pan Mende, Timini, Limba, everywhere. I sure say people they elect and that we don't vote her in. You know, though we there, we're not able to go vote, but people they elect and where they don't vote her in. So if self come, it really explains to people then waiting they go on. Though some then they see waiting they go on, but it's not easy for understand. I think say people then will really appreciate her. Like for instance, like where Her Excellency First Lady where it go na I think na Kabbalah today, where I listen. You know, when he begin his speech, he said at the beginning first time, me mama and daddy. I sure say the Kabbalah people there, when they read that one day today from their young Peking, it really go down well with them. I think say things then go change for hands off our girls in Kabbalah. So we also appeal to the president, make he also take time and talk to the country. People then let people they 1 year ream, and people then go understand. This is my own contribution.
All right, thank you very much, Omo. Thank you. Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and who the call from?
Triple A, this is Abdurrahman, I call from London.
Abdurrahman, you get the platform.
Thank you very much, sir, for the opportunity for take part in the program. Triple A, me, I want camp, my own point to make part of the president's speech. Now that 40 years, we in talk say, after 40 years, they hand over give back to them brother there. Then after them brother rule, then they take over back. And not go down well with me, because to be honest, not for them two parties in that country. Now they're politicians and they take people there and we for granted. Now the same thing where APC did it, then can't say after you na me na you would rule for 40 years, 50 years. SLPP they don't come back now. The same slogan that would read after 40 years you know. What about NGC? What about C4C? What about other political parties there? What's in the 40 years? Until Sierra Leone they begin giving them politicians they are one term who teach anyone part the lesson, whether APC or SLPP say, if you don't teach the lesson, you're not going to ever take people in serious. Because now, you don't take and say, you go there for 40 years, you're in party. You're in party, then they're there for 40 years. Which is so good. This is democracy.
But, yes, it's okay. In that defense back, APC say 50 years, but where are they today? So,
exactly.
make we just left and they make it slide and make we just keep moving. The people will decide. Yes, the president talk about now the people and then they decide whether they sit on it.
Exactly. So, me na my own contribution. And they don't go well with me because we all have political party there. All themselves go out for let themselves get chance for let them govern the country. Let themselves count the new idea. Thank you very much, Triple A.
All right, thank you very much, Abdurrahman. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Yes, Usfred, I call from Manchester, sir.
Yes, Usfred, you get the platform.
All right. Now, I will first of all commend the president. I tell and thank you for an eloquent speech. Whatever it is, for let somebody sit down, be able to make a speech, you talk, it entails quite a lot. But as everybody get your own view, because it depends on it up, just like a way they look hill. It depends on it up, they watch the hill. If in up Mount Oriel, you go see the top. If it's in up behind, you go see the peninsula. So everybody get a different way. Then in the end, we'll call it as a Mount Oriel. But we always have to give it a different 3D or 4D, whatever way. But the first thing number one for lag would just recommend or suggest to the president, politicians, or leaders, whenever they go make a speech. One thing I want back, let them go they give a forum. Let them go they give, especially when let's say now this convention, let's say convention. So you get to allow the people them back. Say now I don't talk. Okay, the ministers them they know they get them pay or they will not get light today now. Okay, well, what you una self say? Una get person one or two. What you una get questions you una for ask? But I feel say I don't ever see that one day it's na salon. In many cases, it happen like saying I dictate. Now, what you know more, me get for can say full stop, I go.
Okay, I want all you under quick, Usfriend.
Yeah.
Because we learned say this week here, so the sludge, the new executive, then we go to State House. And that's now one of the things where sludge be asked the president. say do ya, then they big and say, like, if now one thing say for year, make it talk to the press, make the press get opportunity for asking question. So, and the president in reply say, then go see how then go work towards that. So I believe in time to come, maybe we go see that come to pass.
Well, very good. That we don't put on one point. We'll keep them. You said they keep on an archive. All man, they keep on an archive. We'll see what's in the happen. Then the other one, again, I want for again, I suggest to them, to do as them, like, where it talk say, now the money, it go towards the school or education. But the other area where people they not bring up, or where I go say not bring up, they don't need collect money. Why go come out again? Because these are the things again they give to be plain. Now, Pandaka mo council don't meet the ground dry. Look what you don't collect, pan the tax them. Look what you don't collect, pan the money with them then the thief. Now we get a single income method where the money they come, not to pay under any area in the country where money and revenue they come through one channel. I can't get the word now, but maybe I will find out later. They come through one channel. Look, now so amount to don't build up within this 1 year, 7 months. It don't measure them. Instead, it just they show where is expenditure going. So again, I suggest to them, it might be sometimes he forget, because anything person they forget, like I talks you only do mistake. Let it go the book and down. Maybe the next convention, if not a bigger one. Now, and the council, so amount now we don't get. Now so amount we don't begin to spend and we don't spend, and so don't left. Now so they pay the ministers them. So that they give a 3 version of things of 3D. The money in can one, and most we don't meet. But just not for the always they go they can knock back. Well, we meet the place, all things don't go. We don't go inside pit. Well, the rope now they pull when I get for beer. When I get for beer until when I see what they claim. All right, we they see what they claim. Well, when I for don't claim, then tell me now. Because if we not be don't claim the up, and not facing them before not able to pursue certain things them. Like for say now just a suggestion no more. Not that he's not a good leader, he's a good leader. There are things when they stop, but like how they say no more, now this all will help low salon go before. But let them just go they think about these minor things when they go. If they show say we don't pay per education, there are other areas where health day, other things then they go on. Or how much money they come. Long not just we don't pay. So people go they look no more. Oh well, that money all long come. You don't go inside education. What inside the other money they go. So if they give the people them, they leave them in suspense. Let we try for to educate them more and more. Like how they do so, and don't take the first move. Let it be more and more, and let them include some of these things in their agenda. And let God continue for help them as leaders if they are ready to work and serve. Because they're not good there for let them go see they're ready for help for them you sick. Now job wouldn't look, they say now minister work, like I say now work wouldn't they go for go help then you places them. If they know say they're not able for fit for go there, please let them not go take up the job wherein they get for go face problem with them people them. But the other areas back will get for the say, but the people don't they say for long, even by them radio them or them broadcast for let the people them. The local people themselves, they give space to the ministers them for understand say themselves na minimum than they get. If that barrier day back the day, like I don't they begin talk to them, themselves then go look up, say this job are fit for take them or are not fit for take them. So those are the options. Let you not go take them when the people expect you say you can't do what you need for deliver. Then I'm your suggestion. Thank you very much for giving me the platform. God bless you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you,
okay,
Usfren.
Thank you, sir.
Bye,
sir. Bye.
Yes, Tony, you get a platform.
Yeah, from Nakabo. Just like we Usman told you, see, President's speech was really, really nice. It captured a lot of things that we, obviously, just like our other callers and say, if we probably don't best fit where in the address the nation. But I believe this is a tradition. Usually we can always get past presidents then for address the nation on the 1st of January. I believe say this is not just the tip of the iceberg because there are a whole lot of things then the way we feel say we want for a year. And the reason why he brought some of these issues up at the party convention, we get on now we might say most of these people, they are always party members, them. That's what all they enjoy. And he actually acknowledged that the go dry, you understand? Meaning that it's a process, they therefore take time for make waiting they do yield dividend. But we all focus definitely has to do with the bread and butter issues, which is key. Or we can usually say the kitchen issues, the kitchen and whatever issues, where name the layman, the person within Nagwindi or within a Sinkunia or far end of salon. Now that is the focus. You want for Gonamaki, at the end of the day, you will buy, you get in things then, or you go to hospital, being treated for whatever disease, whatever concern. These are the issues we say we get for lay more priorities on. The reason why we get for put more priorities on these things today, because school is very, very important, but it's an ongoing process. Education, not just for 5 years, you get for finance and then stop. It's an ongoing process. It's a process. You will let himself go command a power, other president will come, will start it stop, other president will continue. They have to have that succession plan. So for me, I think say, make we not just grab education all one term. They should have channeled it from the primary side and make sure say we focus on the primary schools, we nursery or this and that. Make sure they're well grounded. But in as much as you want to make them more grounded, make them get the base, build the foundation, because what he's doing now is building the foundation. And it will take time for years, dividend. Just like how Usman Toli say, if in this process here, then pull up other presidents come and you're able to achieve what he desires to achieve. Because the burning desire, burning issue of people then are the bread and butter issue. So in this vein, we get for the map out strategies then, because it's not only about the kids. I can always say the middle level manpower of salon in a week. If all these things what they do, this exhibition, this, that, we need investors for Kamna Salon, and we want to make them kind of invest. At the end of the day, we'll see exactly what happened in previous companies that were in the camp. They will have to go back, go Ghana, go this, go whatever country. We'll not get issue for making them camp. Giving jobs, they win our jobs, they win for able for get to Sierra Leone, like masonry, like carpentry, like drivers, like other skill jobs. Then we'll take them out and begin ship them out abroad. And the Sierra Leonean people that were on skills, see them, they watch, these guys, they come and take everything and go. So as I said, this government therefore look into that gray area there, the middle level manpower, therefore be their focus. And another thing what I say they therefore look at, president therefore look at, keenly. We know that SLPP they exist. And SLPP na Sierra Leone Export, Import and Promotion Agency. What are they doing? Are they mapping out young indigenous Sierra Leone and the way they in business and make an healthy competition for them and see how they can mediate between them and banks so make these people can get loan? Because there is no way. The president mentioned about financial institutions like IMF and World Bank. These institutions, there is no way they've been helping Sierra Leoneans. All the time they increase the burden, and the burden they fall heavily on the Sierra Leone and the ordinary people. We've seen all subsidies that have been removed. It's under this same institution. They're not going for it, say no, because they need the funds, they need the money. But if we start with OJA, just like how they fight against corruption, they just call them in the first 2 weeks of 3 weeks, 4 weeks, they publish, so we say this is exactly the revenue that we generate. If then we continue that trend, we don't need IMF money. We don't need World Bank money, and cost will cost based on the revenue they generate. Talking about parliamentarian, the money small, the salary small. For me, and I mean, it's not timely. If you talk about parliamentarian, the money small, what about the teachers, the way, now then therefore drive this educational process where you want to make become so effective when at the flagship of the manifesto, the teachers are not satisfied. You see a variance the gap between the private school teachers and the public school teachers. And these people went to the same college. But at the end of the day, because these ones on private school are more catered for, they tend to put all their mind, their focus and everything. Why not see the government school pool for campus per public exam, campus per BK, campus per MPSC, campus per whatever? So they have to go back and see and look. That's what at the difference. And most of the difference is the teachers. These are the teachers, not the students. The teachers are the ones impacting knowledge. So they have to look at these things. Forget about parliamentarian. That's why you see everybody they kill themselves for going to parliament, the name for function, before 1-2 months when they just assume cities and everything. The first thing you read, they just say, oh, his salary is small. Now when they get the smallest salary, they can get the smallest salary because we're not small country, they generate better money before they think every day just because of bad laws. What should be their focus is look into the Sierra Leone constitution, look at the labor law of 1971. Things that were not so just for the parliamentarian, the number with the salary is small. Cut across every facet in the salary is really low for everybody. So now look, they talk about parliamentarian because now then they make laws for favor and for make it take money and account for them. Forget about the parliamentarian. The other key people they also were very important. Even the health sector. We see how young people then they die now, even Ghana when they go for go take medical condition. Because flying, take all the money we get for fly go Ghana for go take care of yourself. Then when you reach you able for buy the medications then or you able for treat yourself, it's useless. Because at the end of the day, you pay almost $100. You go Ghana, you reach Ghana for do diagnostic test or whatever. You don't get money again. You begin call family elsewhere for let them support you. And then they never send the funds for you. You die or you need to come on Ghana and you come to the country. So there are so many things they have to look into. So many things they have to look into. You understand? So many things they have to look into way for able for develop Sierra Leone. That's what begin make big progress. That's what begin make this place. We know say yes. Then just as party members, they are not to the country, they go on dry. Now if you find out that they are addressing in a normal time, don't take about power. You know this how we get concerned when they address on power. The emphasis was both Kenema and Christoph that they're not going to power, they're going to go Bo no gets power or Kenema no get power. Never forget what that mentality say now because Yanda na the stronghold. So they concentrate on Salon. Whatever plans they got for put, they put them for Salon because the reason being, you don't concentrate on Bo, concentrate on Kenema, you give them power and you left McKinney and other areas where they sell vote. And likely they get party members then within other areas they be in our measure. With the one they want for let they at least they enjoy power. You understand? That's my whole conversation on a different day. Power is key. Nobody will go invest in a salon with power not day. That's why this kind of power we go do 5 minutes or we go do 5 hours, we go 3 hours, it comes this and that of the lights, the Christmas bulb, we want for in a salon. The government therefore put a sustainable plan. They've been in power for 2 years or more, or whatever, I don't know, or whatever. They have to come up with a plan. They have to come up with each things that way tangible. Just the crowd and they say 5 years go don't do so. They are telling us where the patient first and ready. They're not there now patients again. It's not about the excuse. It's about results. You understand? It has to be results. It definitely has to be results because people want to see results. Results. And people want to see. Although yes, it is happening, but it's not at a slow pace. Think if I switch to economy, they go where they go. If they go at a slow pace, how many people then they do business? How many indigenous Carolinas are actually into business? These are the things they therefore look into. Most of these foreigners, they win in a salon, they do business, they do all those other businesses, where they give foreigners their contract. Most of those funds, their funds, or dividend or whatever, where they use, then they ship them back to their country. So at the end of the day, Carolinas deliver on urgent poverty, not just the peanuts or the crops. Then they collect on the table just because the Lebanese or the Indians or the this we see. That is somebody will come out salon 50 years ago, 20 years ago. They not go. We go with the contract. You see most of these Lebanese and they get contract. At the end of the day, these guys have salon passport. They get Lebanese passport. They get British passport. They ship our money outside. So the government therefore really sit down. They don't make the same mistake like we APC make. They just can't make mistakes because they don't learn from the mistakes of APC and try to correct some of those mistakes. Let us empower Carolinas. How many Carolinas do you get? How many Carolinas? They need the funds, not that the technical know-how is not there. Carolinas have the idea. Just the laws. If you say, okay, if there is Saloma money for go do business or take loan, or you go take a marriage, go buy motor, no, put laws them in place. Make sure say you get controls mechanism where you monitor these people's business on a monthly basis, of quarterly basis, and see the health of the business, how best they go. Get people that can advise, like in mentors, the wicked mentors, we don't do business, we're not successful business people. Grow Sierra Leonean businesses. Now, all we're saying, Sierra Leonean business are the crumble. A lot of business are just grumbling. Even the owners, they can't vacation. When you really sat down with them and talk, when you sit down with them and talk, there are so much challenges. The tax is too high. They can't even compete with the Chinese. You go free now, you see a lot of Chinese business. So these guys are not protected. There is no way the business can be viable or even grow their business. And when you talk about growing an economy, mind you, these Indians and this Chinese, they're doing dumping. So it makes it difficult for our own local people doing business on the ground for me to expand. So what they're doing is just, some even not even get break-even. They just run a business. At the end of the day, light generator lights go by fair foot. So the running cost of overhead from it, it's huge. So they therefore really think. This is not about rocket science. You don't have to read economics, so you don't have to get to diagnose the problem of Sierra Leone. It is visible. People in the Sierra vividly they see on the ground. You go on the ground and you feel away people that just the chilling aspect, then they go watch. Go, you sit down and start saying, guys, no, go December. Same time of December. When you go, you see the atmosphere, these people are suffering. So, just like how the past president is saying, we're so resilient. Sierra Leoneans are supposed to, how for do God day, how for do, get for day. We're so hopeful. And within this process of being hopeful, how many people do not die in the struggle? How many people? We don't die in the struggle of this, being resilient, being hopeful that one day things will be better. My mama and papa and so that the family say, don't die go. They don't die go. So we say, go kind of the same struggle, say, okay, things go better, one day go improve, we go this. No, it's not happening this way. Go make them for really think. Most of these guys will not get problem for them giving jobs to diaspora. We don't get problem. Most of these guys, when they put laws there so today, they don't really go salon holiday. They don't even get no investment at salon before. But now they want to support one political party. All they don't live, grab, buy land, buy boats, buy this. They never know the issue of the ground. So what is some of them they do? Now, try and error. It's not about getting a PhD. Education is application. If you never get leadership and what they can have two different things. Some of these guys don't get the technical and it's straightforward to implement something. That's the Western world. The Western world within that they take time for put the system in place. Secondly, the system is not in place. So we get for first of all fight to put the system in place. How do we do those things? The laws of the land get for work. We therefore make sure so we fight against lawlessness. We therefore make sure so we fight against things they put laws in, they make no corruption. Corruption is vivid. They happen. It happen. Now just because they go also people then they use their scapegoats and we cannot say, hey, anti-corruption, they work anti-corruption. There are a lot of people doing it. There are big banks that are doing it. It's still happening. It's just the same all man, your price different. So when you look the country, the man, difficult. If you don't get power, you don't get health. Don't forget about education. Don't forget about making noise for education. How do people go study? Papalap, when the crowd serving the sun with candle, say by the time they almost yide all steam with candle heat or whatever, tell what Chinese don't come fly. So there are a lot of problems in the country. Serious problem. They can really think. They have to take decision, not so for the fly, not so for the do big deals. Go here, you get this, all the percentage that now. There's a lot of problems on the ground, man. Problems we never will manage with water. We water will get to me the resources that will get our water, we will manage. You see boats and they can't take a license that alone. When Sierra Leone a license because they're not forget in another country. Go check the book with fishes. How many companies there when they fish in our water now with salon documents? Where not to salon people and get their ship ready? Where do you think they go with all those dollars? Where do you think they go with all those ships ready? They took them offshore. Go sell them and make money. Take the money, come on at the country. When they want to register their business, they capital time before Saloma say, hey, we're going to invest in the country. Will they put you in charge? Put you in. So it appears like saying Saloma get the business. Saloma can register. But if they didn't register, should not reflecting. Let me tell you, other areas the way they happen. So when you take a holistic view of Salome, this problem, a historic problem. And it's for day because we have for twist the situation drastically. I mean, contribution and it's a good speech in it, but what for the presidents often they talk to the people of Sierra Leone. Therefore, they come out and make road shows. Therefore, the whole town hall meetings. Go down radio, man. I tell someone, they just drive me. Just let freelance. Sierra Leone go understand. Talk to me as a family. We have been a family. He has been going to places and talk to people there. Let's do the same thing. Go and talk to it. To party office no more. That's a party do more. You understand? He's a good guy at Pastor, but they have to do more. Can you take that?
Thank you very much, Tony. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Yes, that's now Tony from Boston. Just a quick one before me come out here. The president don't talk. Some people say we look, they talk about it in the president, say, make we not forget, say, now in party people I be they talk to. If you get papa, then it talk to your step brother or your step sister. But now waiting they happen a house, now they talk about. You supposed for turn up deaf, say you know for Yeri. Eh? Now so you feel? We acknowledge say it be the talk to the SLPP people them. But even the SLPP people them, they are Sierra Leoneans. The president agreed say the ground dry. He explained to them why the ground dry. Say because then take the money then put them for education. Now we all in our house. It's naughty. I angry, you angry. Papa talk to you. Say you know it make it naughty. Now because of na so and so I do. But my other brother then they na do. They know yeri. So why you feel say we not supposed to discuss him? Because he was talking to party loyalists or party members. They are Sierra Leoneans too. That's why I say the side who side get for do to the in-house politics of SLPP will pull and come out. Let's just think about the reality on the ground. We come to the light where the president say. He talk about Bo and Freetown. Somebody has to say the truth about this light business. If you get opportunity for listen to the Director General of EDSA and the Minister of Energy, then all two, then be there na 98.1. Then be there na 98.1 they talk. First person, the Director General say the power we dey not enough for light up everywhere at the same time. The Minister of Energy, the same place where outside and sit down, he say the machine and dey but na fuel na no dey. If Ministry of Finance can able give them money for buy fuel, lights go dey. Now the president don't can tell we say, Bo, una listen no. I like una pull me today. Lights no go come. Because the power we dey, una all not go able get them at the same time. But that was the same power. We all man be the get at the same time. We all man be the gladdy. We know say the project we dey on right now na Kenema. We hope with long life and well body, Sierra Network we self go reach na outside that project they go on na Kenema. Make una know how Sierra Network we can do things. Make we show people them. Make we all see. Make we talk to the people the way responsible. Make them talk to we. If we are allowed to. But for Bo, Kenema and Freetown, for the normal for address, we no go in a power, una no get light. What about the other places? You go say, oh no, if they talk to party people them. But even inside them party people them, not to bo Kenema and Freetown people them no more be there. So other people them be there. So we can't just ignore. Lunge was part of the discussion where the minister be the talk about fear Nodi. Now make a talk about Lunge just now. Because Lunge was part of the discussion. Lunge self grumble say the parliamentarian where they represent Nkafu Bulom. Now self grumble say the machine they but they say na fear Nodi. Inside that interview day, between the Minister of Energy and the Director General, now they all two come now in the Director General, in be one sound like saying I the savior for answer the question they would then they direct towards the Minister of Energy. He say okay, make this scenario. He say now like where you get pipe. If the pipe small, done the waterway for go through a boku or a big. It will make the pipe explode. So now in that scenario day, now make all man know they get lights now. You buy it, Andy. Do you agree? We used to forget light. So what thing happen now? We know say areas then they where they need for change the transformer, where the transformer where they not be able supply enough power to that entire area there. Well, the president also talk he say they want the thief light, then they come for them. Then they come for the one the way the thief light. So we not supposed to talk about Andy back. He talk about the parliamentarians then. Say, so man don't begin campaign right now. Campaign time not even can to. Parliamentarians, he talk about say, oh, they know they pay them better. Now he make the same parliamentarians them, now they be the tower say them for increase them pay. What are we getting wrong here? What thing will they get wrong now? Eh? Because definitely we they get something wrong. But we they ask the president of Sierra Leone, President Bio, for talk to the nation. Also, I see people in the deliberate where I say, oh, we go let the president for talk by Creole. And so, oh, if he did by the constitution, say the president for address the nation by Creole. Now English for the speak. How many people can get hold of then speech then they, okay, let not even go far. World AIDS Day, the president give a speech. How many people even get hold of that speech the way he did that day? 1st of December. How many? I don't know. I might be wrong. I don't know. But as best of my knowledge, I know saying that SLBC or SLBS, now SLBC, now they can do then different interpretation on different language them. Like when the president can don't give speech, they do. I don't know if they still they do them up to date. I don't know if they still they do them. I know say before then be they do them, but right now I don't know. So if we want to make the president talk to the nation, for make everybody go yeri, for make everybody go get the feel. Hey, bad if you do pan Creole. Eh? Because I see people and they say, oh, if it's constitutional. I don't know if they by the constitution say the president not for address pan Creole. Because I think say na the what I go put. But we know say when New Year's come, even this speech today or this conversation or this gathering, you know say na English should be start pan first. If you listen the first line them, na English should be start. But to make everybody go get a proper one inside the hall, now they change. Now they change to Creole. Ma Bosco, he say SLBC still the drum. Well, that's very good. Good for you that say SLBC still the drum for interpret to we local languages them. Then they good. We want the president for address the nation. We want the president for talk to the people in the country. I don't know, but even though he was not addressing the entire nation, listening him talk and pinpoint of things them where they go on at the country was a good thing to hear. For me, we know say the president himself aware. Although they don't go tell and say, I like them pull and they today, lights no go come, all man no go get lights at the same time. But if forget say at one time, bull be the get light continuously. Bull be the get light. So now that 10 day for the accident, say, so what happened from that 10 day to now? But again, we know say New Year's Day they come, it get for address the nation. Of course. One day we know. And we dey wait for that message day. We dey wait for them. Now we go lock the program today. Today we are very, very late, but it is what it is. We go there back tomorrow, Saturday, for me we can discuss all the things that will happen during the week. And I believe say the love we'll get for Salone, we go one day see him like how we want him for be. Till we meet again tomorrow, Tripoli say, Tata.